Well, we're 22 hotels. We're in 6 countries: St. Lucia, Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas, Antigua, Jamaica, and Cuba. Um, Collectively, we employ just over 12,000 people within the Caribbean, and we seem to be growing every day. We're sitting here in the Italian village in Turks and Caicos, of which we just brought on an additional 400 people today to the resort down here. As major benefits, of course, each of the Caribbean nations, as hospitality is still number one, and has been for many years, taken over from agriculture as the number one industry. Many people have tried to calculate how deep it goes. The feeling is, though, that there's 7 sort of sects, that there's 7 people that are directly beneficiaries of one person's hospitality compensation. So it's far and wide, from the vendors, the craft vendors, from the farmers, of course, all merchants within the islands. It's sort of exponential, and it's a major deal. Yeah, absolutely. This year on March 18th, we launched our Sandals Foundation, which is a program for 28 years. Sandals has been looking into the communities and playing their part in a very sort of social responsibility. This year, we decided to put together this umbrella program called the Sandals Foundation, which is a culmination of all things that the resorts do. So every hotel adopts a school. We work with all the fire stations and sort of government agencies to try and get them up to par or to a higher standard. We do many programs. One of the programs that I mentioned to you was a Great Shape program, where we bring down dentists from the United States, from Canada, and of course the UK. We actually turned over an entire hotel to them last year that was under renovation, the smallest hotel, Sandals Inn. We gave it to them for 6 weeks, and they cleaned 17,000 Jamaicans' teeth free of charge. On an annual basis, we contribute around 10 to 11 million US dollars, and we've put in a goal into these communities under 3 categories, which is the environment, education, and community. And our goal is, in the next 3 years, is to double that figure. The way it really works, Graham, is we, of course, educate our guests and give them the opportunity to take part. So many of them come back year after year, and they have a passion for giving back. They come to our hotels, they fall in love with the staff, and they have a passion to try and make their quality of life better. So of course they can make private donations. Our corporate partners, of which we have over 300. Sesame Street, who you see here on the resort with us, is the largest education foundation in the world, operating in over 140 countries, different languages. So they assist us in our educational programs to try and improve the facilities that we have in these Caribbean islands. We could sit here all day and go on and on, but really we try and work with our corporate partners and have them get involved, whether it's through cash, whether it's through donations of clothing of kind, and probably most importantly, people's time. So the Sandals Foundation is new and has just, it's come into a world of its own. It's really spectacular, and we're very proud of the work that it does. We often make the joke and say, long before Governor Al Gore in the United States was running for president, started talking about green-related issues, Sandals was way ahead of the curve. In 1998, Sandals and Grill was the first Green Globe certified hotel in the Caribbean. In 2003, our entire chain was the first chain in the world to become Green Globe certified. And what that really means is every one of our hotels has a dedicated environmental manager. Their only role in life is to try and find ways for us to reduce consumables on a daily basis. So LPG, water, every single thing on the property. We make and recycle a lot of our water. We have desalination plants. We recycle the water. It goes back to water in the landscape and all the landscaping on property. And then it sort of goes on and on. What we did last year, about 18 months ago now, we started looking at next generation technologies in a whole new light. So we're using a lot of photovoltaic cells. Solar is very much standard in most of our properties. We take the fat out of the deep fat fryer in the kitchen. Every one of our hotels has French fries and whatnot. So we take it, we recycle it, and we use biodiesel technology to power a lot of our diesel trucks. To that note, we actually have a program at Foul Key, which is a Royal Plantation Island, which is a 50-acre island that we have in the Bahamas. We are in the middle of engineering this island with its expansion to try and make the island 75% self-sustainable. So we basically change the way we run the island to suit Mother Nature and on a daily basis. And today, while we're here at the Italian Village, we were just given information that we will be receiving the 6-star Diamond Award. The Peninsula in Hong Kong, the Mandarin Oriental in Tokyo, and the Italian Village are the only 3 hotels in the world right now with a 6-star Diamond Award. And a part of receiving that award was our green programs, and how impressed the Academy was at the initiatives that Sandals and Beaches have taken. To us, we really keep it. We think it's a fundamental. We think we have to do it. We believe in it, and we hope if we do it, many other people will follow. My generation is known as the Echo Boomer generation. We grew up with internet for more than half of our life. The awareness of environmental breaches is at an all-time high, and it only gets stronger and stronger. People are aware of the environmental impacts and breaches that are taking place around the world, and for us, we're very proud to be able to say that in any project we do, in any development that we do environmental impact assessments on all sites, and we just don't cross that line. As a matter of fact, we go beyond it, saying how can we further help. You have to find a way to live in harmony with operating a business, whether it's a hotel, whether it's an industrial plant, whatever it is. And the consumer sees that. They definitely feel it when they come to our resorts. We rewrote our in-room letter last year, which instead of sort of gently saying these are the things that you could do, we felt so strongly that these programs make sense and that the customer appreciated them, that we actually rewrote it and listed the things that they can do on their vacation to help conserve water and consume utilities and whatnot on the property, which, at the end of the day, somebody could argue and say, well, it's saving you money. It's not about saving money here or there. Somebody could leave on their lights all the time. It's about saving the environment and saving the planet. And to all of the guests, if they happen to be watching this video, I thank them very much, because they are the ones that give us the encouragement to push it further and further.